I'm waiting for the Bringle chat to come in so that I can show off the surprise. It'll happen eventually. Oh my gosh, there they are. All right, chat, are y'all ready for my big surprise? Say hi to Maple. So I want y'all to know that this little kitty, she's gotta go, apparently, or she's gonna stay on my shoulder. Sometimes she does that. You going? We saved her off the street about actually a week ago tomorrow, and now I'm holding on to her. She is mine now. That's the main thing. We're gonna do Pokemon stuff for the rest of the stream, but the kitty was the main event, you know. She was very important to show off. How y'all doing today, chat? You okay? You can lay down. There you go. All right, I have a chat just hanging out in my, or a cat now laying down in my lap. Piplup fan, another thing you can do if you want to is download OBS, like the recording software, and just window capture the like the YouTube video as you're watching it, and like just record the sound and the audio so that you don't have to download the whole thing if you have like specific clips in the video that you're looking for. Why are we streaming when I'm supposed to be asleep? If I can get the camera, because of that little guy down there. I gotta pay the bills. She's just so cute. I want y'all to know this Munchlax is here specifically to block the light that's right here from hitting my face. But yeah, I am here to play some Pokemon. Pokemon Run and Bun specifically. Hey, friend. Car. Thank you for the $6.90 car. I don't know if that played any audio, but that's okay. It might have, and I just missed it. No, actually, I don't think it did at all. Thank you, Annie. Yes, this is the one where Roxanne has a insane Zygarde. So, to all of y'all who haven't been here for these streams, this is Pokemon Run and Bun, which many people say is the hardest. Oh yes, good night, Maribel. Which many people say is the hardest Pokemon Nuzlocke. I'm doing it for fun because I'm not actually that good at Pokemon, but I think it's a really funny thing to like just kind of be trying to pop off at this game. And so that's kind of just what I've been doing, is attempting to pop off at this game. Let me actually open up all of my things that I need to have open to correctly play this. Damage calculator, Pokemon locations, encounter tracker. All right. But yeah, so last time we left off, we had this guy who is a kind of insane trainer. Let's see. Let me show you the stuff if I can get it up. Let's see. Where's that trainer? There you are. So, this trainer has all that stuff. So he has a barrel, a ponyta, an electric, a sunflora, and a dustox. These all are in like stupidly strong Pokemon. I am currently at a point where I can have a higher level than them. So if you look, I have level 21. This game has automatic level caps for each boss fight. And so right now, after my previous boss fight, I am now able to be a higher level than this guy by quite a bit. This guy is one of the only optional fights in this game, but he is blocking an encounter area. And I believe, if I remember correctly, what route was this? This was Route 110. So Route 110, we've got, we could catch Shinx, Mareep, Dynamo, Yamper, Electric, or later on, if we want to, we could go to a different area up there where there's water. We could get some different things. So we don't technically ever have to fight this guy to get a Route 110 encounter, but he is blocking basically all of our electric types, which aren't necessarily like needed right now. So we could come back to this guy, but there is a chance that later on we might need something that is there. Yeah, we haven't had any deaths yet. This is a completely deathless Nuzlocke so far, but we are after 2 streams, we are almost at the first gym. There seems to be a bit of static on like my microphone or on the music or the game. All right. That's definitely the game. Hold on. Hold on, let me fix that. Hopefully. Nice, okay. Cool. So, now we are heading back to Dewford, where we are going to have our first gym, which is Brawley. And this means that if we're skipping that fight for now, that means we are going ahead and getting to things like this trainer, Battle Girl Laura. So let me actually let's get that right there. Then. All right, so we got Battle Girl Laura, who is yes, that is a Heracross. So we have Battle Girl Laura, who has a Eviolite Riolu, which means it's tanky as heck. And it also has Force Palm Body Slam, so its goal is to paralyze you so that the other 2 can do things. Then we also have the Citrus Berry Stuffle, who is Fluffy, which I believe... What does Fluffy do again? Fluffy Pokemon. Reduces contact damage moves by 50%. So funnily enough, what if I told you... I'm in a weird situation where in 2 encounters where I don't have where there were possible flying type Pokemon, I got none of them. Even I got a 3% Ralts as opposed to a 80% chance to get one of 4 flying types. Heracross is going to be crazy, but we should be fine. So, we have the Stuffle, which can be destroyed by a fire type. Yes. And so we have Growlithe, which is very good. And then also we have this Mankey with the Lumberry. All right, guys, it's our favorite time. Calculator! Woo-woo. Sorry, buddy. So this is our best friend right here, the Run and Bun calculator. This thing tells us every single Pokemon, or every single trainer. So let's go, what is it? Mankey. Battle Girl Laura. So this thing literally gives us the exact stats and it tells us the exact stats of the Pokemon, and also lets us basically calculate exactly how much damage we'll do. My girlfriend is upset that I didn't show the cat more. She's currently asleep on my lap, so I can't really do that. I apologize. Baby, hold on. There she is, she's hiding. She's very EP. Anyway. I don't have a cat cam right now. I genuinely don't have a room on my USB ports. I would do a cat bed cam if she slept in a cat bed. She does not. Thank you, Hayden, for the... Why is that laggy? Interesting. Or not laggy, why is it like that? I don't know. Oh, Pimplefan got one, let's go. But it basically lets us calculate the exact thing, like the exact damage that I would do, the exact damage that I would take. And it lets us calculate the entire fight out. And I can also input my... Hold on. Oh, I might have deleted the... Yeah, I did. Hold on. I accidentally deleted the script that I need, so hold on. Run and Bun. This one, download, yes. But yeah, so it basically turns this game, instead of it being a big thing of random chance, it turns it into a puzzle of you trying to figure out how to beat the game in a way, or like beat fights in a way that you're not going to lose all of your Pokemon. Let me pull the calculator back up. Oh wait, hold on. Pokemon from all boxes. Yes. Boom, boom. Okay. So down here we can see what Pokemon are in my box, and then over here we can see what Pokemon they have. I can also do color coding to show like specific things. I haven't fully memorized what all of these colors mean, but if I remember correctly, blue good. Yeah, so basically this blue really good means that I'm going to most likely just beat them in a 1v1. Our Dottler is going to be our saving grace of this thing, because our Dottler is resistant to the fighting types as a bug type, and so that just allows us to not have to worry about a lot of things. So Blapeza kind of goes crazy. Here, let me move myself up a little so y'all can see Blapeza, the names at least. But yeah, so Dottler completely walls this first Riolu, which means it's a guaranteed take in this fight. Then against the Stuffle, we have a couple things we could do. Most likely it will involve doing some fake outs. Let's see. Body Slam. So we don't have any rock types or anything like that. So we don't have a way to fully wall this like we did the other. But I believe, if anything, Piplup Fan should be able to do well because Piplup Fan just takes the damage very, very strong. Or Primplup. Oh, right, we do have a rock type, but that gets taken out by the Force Palm it uses. It using Bulk Up is very scary because Bulk Up is a just straight up damage, like 50% damage boost on it. So not great. But yeah, Primplup should be able to do most of the damage to it. And then I could come in with a... I could then come in with Krogunk if I needed to finish it off with a Fake Out Vacuum Wave, because Vacuum Wave is a priority move and will kill it. They don't get removed if they faint. The Nuzlocke part of it comes in just by you playing, like, just by, like, your own rules. It does force a level cap, though. So me being at level 21 is forced. I cannot, like, go any higher than that, but you don't automatically lose your Pokemon if they die. It is a very cool casual game also. But yeah, so Krogunk should be able to kill the Stuffle if Primplup can't finish it off. And then against Mankey, we have a Stomping Tantrum, which is a bit scary. Fanpy should wall this, though. And oh my gosh, I forgot. Ace, your Seadra, insane. Like, it is easily, it's like easily the strongest on our team, I would say. Also, holy, Mienfu's Fake Out goes crazy. Hello? What the heck? Okay. But I believe that should be fine. So let me swap around our Pokemon. Let me solo. Can you do that? Hold on. 1, 2. So you take 20 unless you get paralyzed, which would suck. 1, 2. I don't think you can solo. You could kill 2 of them theoretically, which is really funny. But I do probably need to save you for a just in case, because you're basically a guarantee if something goes wrong, I can switch to you and finish a Pokemon off if I need to. So I think I'm just not gonna...
PSST said a dono goal for cat cam, you'll get it, bro.
I'll do that. I'll look into that after this fight. The issue is I don't have a place to put a cat cam right now. Like, I genuinely don't have a way to set up a cat cam that I can think of currently. But it would at least be next stream if I got one. Okay. So we've got Choodle, not needed. Remoraid, not needed. You're not needed. Lilithad, not needed. Oh, right. Okay. And so I need Blippiza. I need Fanpy, the Dawn Crown. I need Acero, the Seadra. And I need Piplup Fan, the Primplup. Cat cam above regular cam. And this is a fight that I don't even really need to this isn't even a fight that I need to like right any... Ow, I just hit my face with my microphone. Gosh. But this isn't a fight that I even really need to pay attention to that much because it's really just that easy right now. The only thing is, because this Riolu has Force Palm and Body Slam, there's a chance that I get paralyzed. So I will be equipping a Cherry Berry to Blippiza. But other than the possible paralysis, there is no way that I can lose this fight. I will also be putting a Cherry Berry on Acero, because if Blippiza somehow gets paralyzed twice, that would mean I would then switch to Ace. or I would then switch to Seadra, and Seadra would be guaranteed to be able to finish off the Riolu, I believe. Ace is faster, yeah. Ace is a monster. 42 speed, 45 defense, like literally outspeeds almost every Pokemon in the game at this point. All right, but I don't think there's anything else that is needed at this point. Let's see, does anyone even have the Silk Scarf currently? No. Yeah, I'll give Silk Scarf to Patamu because Patamu is insanely strong. All right. If one of us gets sacked, do you get another Mon? I don't know. There are a couple things I need to be wary of here. So this gym has a few little quirks. The first one doesn't matter. Okay, but battle style forced to set. There was another thing before this. I didn't read it, but it's fine. Consumable held items will not come back after battles. Oh, is that just always? Is that not how it always is? Oh, like a focus band wouldn't. Okay, so you would lose a focus band if you used it here or something like that. You cannot thief items from trainers or wild Pokemon. Oh no, this is just in general. Okay, yeah. Which removes EXP gain and prevents the endless candy from working. The only way to overcome that cap is with rare candies, but they are rare and limited in this region. You are automatically healed to full in every battle that takes place inside of a Pokemon gym. Oh, neat. They want me to reiterate the rules to have luck. They don't pay me enough to deal with the unattentive trainers who won't make it far. That's fair. All right. Yes, focus sash. Apologies. So we start out with Dottler against this fight. It better be the correct fight. If it's not, I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, it's the correct fight. Of course I am hidden. All right, so against this guy, fairly simple theoretically. We should just be able to Psybeam twice. And I didn't get paralyzed, which means I can just Psybeam twice and there's no fear otherwise. I do take a decent bit of damage, but that is okay. Actually. Okay, yeah, that is scary no matter what. Everyone's streaming it that day for sure. Okay, so this Stuffle can kill my Blapiza if it crits. We would not want Dottler to die to a random crit. So excuse me. I switch to Piplup Fan here. I'm good, I don't need a banana bread. So I switched to Primplup. Get hit by a Body Slam. I didn't even realize that they both had Body Slam. That's upsetting. It's fine. It'll be fine. Like, it's not going to be a problem. But I just completely blanked on the fact that this guy also had Body Slam. Don't know why I did that. Perfect. And so now, I believe, if I am not mistaken, let me check. Yes. Seadra always comes in and cleans this up. Even if it gets paralyzed, it's holding its Cherry Berry, which means that it doesn't have to worry. Oh man, coach. All right. Bubble Beam destroys this guy. Good. And then against Mankey, we should just be able to Bubble Beam twice because he can't really do anything to us. What is smelling salts? Hello? Oh, it does more damage against a paralyzed opponent. Interesting. Well, anyway. Bubble Beam and this guy is dead. Ace might have been able to solo this. It would have been close, but yeah. Seadra is insane at this stage of the game. It was very good that we got a horsey. Because I don't think, like, if we didn't have a horsey, I don't know if we win this because, or if we didn't have Seadra, because we didn't get a single flying type, which is incredibly bad. All right. Next Pokemon, or next trainer. We've got good old Sailor Brendan with his far-fetched Galar and his Heracross. This far-fetched Galar is not that scary, honestly. We can theoretically just 2-hit this with 3-hit this with what's her face with Ace. But there could be a better option. Let me just look around a little bit. So I'm actually gonna pull this over here. So we have this guy who knows. Let me just pull this up. We have this guy. Theoretically, Piplup fan would actually be able to be a more consistent 2-shot, because if Bubble Beam does less than like if Bubble Beam does the small amount, like has a small chance to do less than 50%, the Citrus Berry won't proc, which means that he will then be able to kill with Pluck the next turn, most likely. If he doesn't kill with Pluck, it's fine, because nothing over here is that scary, and I can always clean up with Aqua Jet if I need to. So Piplup fan for sure is going to be in for this fight as our starter. Then, just as backup, I always like to have good old Mienfoo in, because Mienfoo Fake Out is just really good. It does have the Silk Scarf item, which increases Fake Out's damage by a little bit, but this should be able to just kill this. Then we have the good old terrifying RNG Pin Missile that if it hits 5 times and crits, it kills most of the Pokemon on our team. That's spooky. Yep. Let's see. Is there anything that's really good against this is the issue. Yeah, so if somehow I will need to put on an Oran Berry, because how much health does Ace have? So if this were to hit the 1 in like however million chance to get a Pluck does steal berries. Yes, that is true. I forgot about that, so that's actually a good point. So I could just Pluck twice, but thank you for noticing that. This guy, what is Lumberry again? Lumberry is okay, it just cures any status condition. Cool. So, the Lumberry's scary because it just gives him a free way to get rid of any statuses, but, fun fact, I'm not going to do that, so it actually doesn't matter at all. Gotcha. Do we have any Pokemon that don't just, like, absolutely get destroyed by this thing is the issue. So let's put any Pokemon in box 2 that aren't going to get one-shot by this guy if he crits a million times. 1. Wow. We're really doing good out here, guys. So, Bring Gunk is the only Pokemon that, if this guy were to hit the million chance to somehow crit all 5 Pin Missile, Croagunk is the only one who wouldn't die. Now, I believe if this were to do... So if it was hit 4 times, that would be 103. How much is 10? So an extra 17%. So if he did hit 5 times and crit all of them, Ace would have a chance to die. A lot of Mons would have a chance to die, even with an Oranberry, which is kind of spooky. Ain't no way without scope lens. Yes. Realistically, yes. There is no way that that would happen. But the scary thing is that it could. So what's our best bet against this guy? Just like without thinking about any of that. Like not even worrying about the pin missile, because we might just have to sack a Pokemon here because of the fact that we don't have really much ability to fight this guy. A Prinplup getting crit 5 times would be awful. But it might have, like, we might have to just worry about that. If Light Screen is in effect, actually, or not Light Screen, if Reflect is in effect. Where's Reflect? Can I not do Reflect on here? Yes, Reflect. Okay, if I have Reflect up, and it's a 5-hit crit, not Reflect. Or yes, Reflect. Reflect is up against, no, it's Light Screen. No? Oh, crit goes through Reflect. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So it is very spooky. The thing is in most scenarios, this Heracross has no chance to be much of a problem. But in some worlds, it could just kill one of my Pokemon for funsies. Yeah, and its pin missile is insane because of its swarm ability, which means that it just does more damage with its bug types. So, what we have to do here is just kind of bank on, hello? Oh, right, gotcha. So we kind of just have to bank on one of our Pokemon not doing that because it would die. Swarm just increases Swarm in Gen 5 onward just increases bug type moves in general. Or wait, no, it's it's less than 1/3, right. Okay. So if Heracross, here's the thing, guys. If Heracross gets down to, let's say 30% HP. Or wait, is it? Yeah, if Heracross gets down to below 30% HP, he destroys our entire team. So what we need to do is get him down to about 50% and then bring in Prinplup to get the kill. The issue is Heracross always is faster than literally every one of my Pokemon. This guy is a monster. Yes, it is Bug Torrent Blaze Overgrow. But this guy's a monster. He will always kill a Pokemon if I get him below that. Can we raise 8 EVs? I don't know. But I don't know how much that matters currently. Actually, I don't think you can. I think you can max out EVs at a certain NPC, but I don't think you can do anything with it. Yeah. So, Pokemon that are not helpful at all, like Pokemon that would just die, not even considering right now. Is there any other Pokemon that can take care of this? Okay, Choodle actually also walls this Farfetch. I theoretically can just use like water pulse a few times. I could also switch in to Mianfu on a rock smash or knockoff or something to take less damage. But this is probably one of the scarier fights in this entire section. Not having a flying type is awful. Yeah, Growlithe could be good. The issue is with having to, you know, theoretically dodge the crits. But I think if we're not worrying about that, it's just we're going to have to commit. Someone, like, there's always a chance that someone dies in this fight, which is just tragic. Okay, actually, Ace, you completely wall this. You completely wall this Galarian Farfetch, so we're not even going to worry about that. We're always going to assume that you can kill. Although, how bad is this? If I... Oh my gosh, really? Okay, never mind. I was going to see if I could, like, bait Rock Smash or something with my Rock type. Not even close. Okay. So... Isn't Charm a priority move? Or no, it just never misses. So if I use Charm... Because Charm goes down by 2 stages. Oh no, yes, Baby Doll Eyes is priority. Charm never misses. So Charm is possibly our win condition. Because if I... Now, barring crits, which could still just kill me, because it would get rid of it. But if I were to use Charm and lower this guy's attack by 2, not you. If I was to be able to use Charm and lower this guy's attack by a lot of percent, sorry, Charm can miss. It's just 100% accuracy. Yeah. Okay. But if I lower this guy to -2, the crits would still kill me, but it makes it a lot less scary. It does work like that. So if I was able to get this Charm off, I would have to take a full power one first, though. Which, if any of those crit, because it's not all or one crit, it's each individual one could crit. So if each, like, if I think 2 of the, 2 of all of them crit, I would have a chance to die. Which I think is a worse thing to do. I honestly think it is... Okay, so what we need to do is I need to do a decent amount of damage. No, because I just outspeed. Yeah, I have to start with Primplup here. But... Huh. No. Okay, I have the play chat. So what I do is I actually start with Mianfu. Because if I start with Mianfu, I can deal fake out damage, which is 21 to 26%. Then I can bring in Primplup to take a... How big of a hit? A small amount of HP. I won't take that much health. I can then use Pluck. Or actually, no, I want to get it down to as close to 50% as possible. I need to get it like right, like 1 HP above 50 if possible. Which would theoretically be with a... that just kills me with a dual wing beat. It would be with a fake out from you? No. Just fake out with... anything. You know what? I think I'm overthinking this. Chat, am I overthinking this? I think I'm overthinking this. So what I'm gonna do really quick is guaranteed, I need to have Primplup out whenever Heracross comes out. That is a guarantee because Primplup has to be able to deal with this guy. It has to deal a ton of damage to this guy. I don't think you can overthink this. That's true. I have to do a ton of damage to this guy. But I should be able to, okay, Primplup is always the play. Does anyone not die to this? No, I think it is this. So I have to have Primplup in on this Farfetch. What I could do is I could Aqua Jet, then Metal Claw. Okay, yeah, this is what's happening. So there's a chance that Aqua Jet and Metal Claw puts this guy very close to the right amount of HP. Or actually, no, double Metal Claw would be the best course of action because there's a chance that it doesn't even go over at all. Gosh, okay, I'm not overthinking this. Never mind. I start with Mienfoo, chat. I'm getting there. I start with Mienfoo. Mienfoo deals 21% to 26% with this. Then I bring in Primplup. After this Farfetch'd has taken, how much did I say? 21%. So that gets it down to theoretically anywhere from 89% to, 79% to 74, 73, somewhere around that percent. So 73 means that, that would still be too much. I just have to not overthink this, sadly. The best course of action here is to, best course of action here is, I think, Aqua Jet, then Pluck, and hope that that combination kills. If that combination kills, it's okay. Maple thinks this plan is really, this planning is really boring. Yeah. So I'm gonna just set up the team really quick because, yeah, that I think we just kind of have to commit to Primplup being our ace currently. I know ace isn't the ace, it's crazy. You go there. And then against this Heracross, it is just kind of a race to see who lives. That's so scary. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mienfoo not using Fake Out. Mienfoo might use Fake Out at some point, but not at the start. It is not actually helpful for Mienfoo to use Fake Out at the start of the fight. It is just to see, I can just see what happens. This is an awful fight. Let's see. You're useless in this fight. Krogunk could be a savior of this fight, theoretically, if he were to be able to do the last remaining damage for Fake Out. If he's holding a Silk Scarf, actually. Does that actually increase the damage? It does increase the damage of Fake Out to an amount that could be useful. Yeah, okay. Gosh, this fight sucks. Okay, Choodle's also good against this. So that could be a switch, like a switch through. But overall, this is just a really tough fight. Because even Ace gets outsped by this guy, so I don't think I can ever actually use Ace like without fear of dying. But I do think our plan has to just kind of involve a decent amount of risk because there's just not anything better. So I don't need Fanpy. I do need Choodle. Or wait. Choodle might actually be the answer that I was looking for in terms of getting it to a correct HP for Primplup. So I might actually start with Choodle out, but yeah. So our team is our team is Choodle, Krogunk, Mienfoo, Seadra, Growlithe, and Primplup. All of our Pokemon I'm just going to give Oran Berries to, because if an Oran Berry is the one that saves us, then good. Also, what was that about? Didn't it say that Pokemon would be healed to full HP after a gym battle? That was just a lie. All right, Sailor Brendan. This room sucks. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so chat. This darkness is actually scary because I don't know where the trainers are, and the funny thing about the funny thing about this area, there are some areas where both trainers are looking at a point and could both fight you at the same time, as in a double battle. You can avert this by going around. I don't know if this next fight is a problem. Like, I don't know if this next fight has that ability. Because it's so weird, I don't know where the placements are. Oh my gosh. Okay, just to make sure, I'm just gonna see if the team that I have currently could fight this trainer. If I start with Choodle against this guy, Choodle would wall that guy. Okay, if we run into the next trainer, the Battle Girl Lilith, I would literally wall her with Choodle still. So I think it's okay. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so that's an even later fight that I don't want to deal with right now. What's this direction? That's scary. I don't like that. Okay, hold on. Okay, should be you. Good. Okay, this is the Sailor that we were looking for. We're good. Okay. So I start this fight with a Water Pulse from Choodle. Dual Wing Beat. Nothing. Easy. Oh, wait, shoot. I had that wrong. That's okay. That wasn't as good as I thought it was. I still had Reflect on for the Pokemon, but that's all right. Yeah, at this point, I switch into Primplup. Yes. That sucks. That's okay, though, because that means our Citrus Berry's fine. Like, that was a good Citrus Berry. Like, this is going to be a great citrus berry use. And it was a crit. Oh my gosh, chat. Huge citrus berry, because I believe, if I remember correctly... Okay, so it actually heals a percentage of health. I think it heals 50% or something like that in this game, as opposed to... Or like 30% as opposed to the 20 that it normally does. So this does mean that we are in a little bit of a scarier situation. 30%? Okay, yes. So we are in a scary situation because I had forgotten about knockoff, which means that we took more damage than I thought we would from that. But pin missile, no matter what, I mean, it can kill us here. If pin missile hits 5 times, if pin missile hits 5 times at all, I might die here. Because I was banking on that Oranberry. If we lost our starter here, that would suck. I don't have Dottler. Dottler would also die because it's a psychic type against the bug type move. The issue is with the double fake out pivot, I have to attack with Primplup first before I do that. I always have to attack with Primplup here because this guy outspeeds me. This is the last time that I can have Primplup in the fight. Choodle cannot bait Rock Smash because of this guy's Swarm, and also because Choodle is not a rock type, I think. Pin Missile is going to, like, I have to bank on just not dying here, sadly. If I die here, I might wipe because I don't know if I can do enough damage to this guy. It would be a free switch to Growlithe, which would allow us to have another shot. But this Pin Missile could kill. That was literally the best case scenario, chat. Okay. Okay. This guy, I think that was a max roll. Hold on. Hold on. Just gotta... hold on. Just gotta find some... Just gotta look something up really quick. Let me just... let's just... hold on, little... All right, I don't have Torrent with this. I have Clear Body on this Primplup. All right, so that is looking like a solid below 20. Chat, do we agree that's below 20%? Okay. Sadly, Primplup can only... Hold on. If this is theoretically at 20%. Okay. 18. Okay, so it could be at 18%. 18% is the same as 19%. So, I think I could theoretically just Aqua Jet here. I think. I, however, don't want to risk that because I might have the calculator or the ruler set up slightly wrong. So, instead, we are going to. I think we can take this out. We should be fine with switching to Bring Gunk because Bring Gunk fully takes this. Oh wait. Bring Gunk just wins because I fake out Vacuum Wave and I should be able to just kill. I think. Because I never die with Krogunk. If Fake Out does a decent chunk... Actually, no, I can never... Krogunk is cracked. Chat, we're popping off right now. Oh my gosh, Krogunk is insane. We did it, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Fairy did not activate. I lucked it off earlier. All right. Maple's popping off right now. All right. Let's remove that calculator. All right. So next fight. I believe our next fight should be against... let me pull it up. Our next fight should be against... Battle Girl Lilith. I believe we can just find her by walking up and to the right in that room. But if my memory serves correct, I believe I had just discovered that our Choodle kind of just destroys her. Because if you look at... Okay, it's not as good. I still reflect up by accident. Oh. Sorry, bud. But... Actually, Ace destroys them. Reversal, if I remember... Yeah, okay, so Reversal's scary. But... Okay, so if they're at 100 HP, Reversal's not scary at all. I'm really having to make sure this works. Okay, so I start out with Mianfu, and I can Force Palm twice. I can Fake Palm, then Force Palm. Oh, and if I have Silk Scarf on Mianfu, Silk Scarf makes it where I have a chance to kill. Of course. Why, like, of course I'd be a cool guy. Why wouldn't I be a cool guy? I should just be able to win with Mianfu. So Mianfu is our starter here. Oh, right. Blue shows outspeeding. Nice. Pog. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Do all... No, that only outspeeds... Interesting. Refresh? Oh, I have to refresh that. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so everyone outspeeds Makuhita except for you. You hard counter the Mankey. And who, if anyone, hard counters this guy? Might Oko. Okay, so actually then, yeah, so, our Herdier bad, Herdier not good. Might Oko. I could actually then start with, yeah, okay, I start with Curlia here. Curlia, oh, Curly gets fake out. Actually, or gets faked out, actually. So what I can do instead is start with... Hi, chat. How we doing? I feel like I haven't talked to y'all enough. Hello, Lily. How you doing? And with that, chat, I'm exhausted. Good night, Ace. Sorry I didn't see that a second ago. I am kind of just here. I'm hanging out. Let me pull up chat over here where I can see y'all while I'm doing stuff. Our good friend RNG. Yeah. Okay. So, if I start with the fake out from Mianfu. Hey, buddy. If I start with the fake out from Mianfu, I can kill with a swap in from Curlia. Against Mianfu, he will always use arm thrust because that is the highest damage, and arm thrust does the lowest damage out of everything against Curlia. So that means it will be just a very good switch. Then I can immediately chain kill into the Mankey. I will take a power-up punch, but I am guaranteed to kill with her. Hard counters, yes. And then against... So that means I have 4 Pokemon to figure out how to deal with this, with the Ledian. Ledian shouldn't be too much of a problem. Because I can theoretically... I have to bait in... How can I bait it to use... Okay, I can't actually bait it to use anything better. Drain Punch is scary. Yeah, Drain Punch is kind of scary, but I should be able to switch Growlithe in and then Fire Fang. Okay, Maple. I should be able to do something here. That's for sure. Yes, good old not having a flying type to deal with these Pokemon, because honestly, a fast flying type would solve a lot of our issues. I don't think I can ever bring... No, I could bring him in. I would have to get someone to use Ice Punch. Okay, so here's the play. Is Smackdown physical? I'm assuming Smackdown is a physical move. Right? Yes, okay. So I need to start with... I start with, what's his name? Poisoned. I start with our Tortuga poisoned, so he cannot be frozen. And then I take the... So I bait out an Ice Punch with Fanpea, which will first take a Thunder Punch because... Okay, this is actually perfect. Because I will chain kill with Curlia, and then the Ledian will see that Thunder Punch is its strongest move, which I can switch into Fanpea to take no damage from because it's an electric type move. And then I can switch into the Ice Punch that does very little damage with Tortuga, then use Smackdown, and it will most likely use Drain Punch on me. But I could then, if it doesn't use Drain Punch, finish it off with an Aqua Jet. Or if it does use Drain Punch, I could swap into my Growlithe. I think we've got a play here. This music is good. Are you getting annoyed of it, or is that a real this music is good? Because I forgot that I can totally just add my own music here. But I believe this is basically all we need. So I don't need Choodle. I do need Mianfu. Mianfu is going to be first. I then need... I then need Curlia. Oh, there's chat. I was like, where's the chat? Oh, there it is. The Curlia is up second. And then Fanpy. And then... Oh, oops. And then I also need Tortuga. And then Growlithe is basically just assurance that things go okay. And then against Ledian, does any Pokemon do like okay against Ledian? Like, do they not get outsped and two-shot by crits? I could switch in Choodle on a non-Thunder Punch. Yeah, okay. And then Choodle will be the last one. All right. So this is where things get scary. Again, because now I'm having to pay attention to where the trainers are inside of this gym. This better not be a double battle. Be good. Ledian is actually very fast. All right. Padamu. I hit that fake out because he would have faked me out first, so I just do that. He is a flame orb, I forgot. Okay, wait, hold on. This doesn't really change my calcs at all, but how much does that change him to do, or to do? Oh, it assumed that he was burned. Gotcha. That's fair. That's good. That's good. Good design of the website. It assumes that he's burned because he has a flame orb. Nice. Wow. Guys, this arm thrust, real scary. I'm spooked. I'm thoroughly spooked right now. Anyway. Oh, right, he's Bullet Punch. Chat. I misplayed so hard there. Time to steer. All right. Well, bye, Curlia. I completely missed that. That is my fault. That crit actually did matter also. The crit shouldn't have mattered there. That is really unfortunate. If he didn't crit, he didn't kill there. I would have survived on at least 5 HP. That's really upsetting. All right, time to steer. What Pokemon we got that can deal with this? Yeah, cool. Back to Padamu. Theoretically, it is going to want to use its stronger move. It's better if I Force Palm here, even if I fake. So here's the way that the AI works. If it sees that I can kill it, if it sees that I have a guaranteed kill on it, it is going to use its priority move. If it thinks that it can do more damage with a non-priority move, if it thinks it's going to live for this turn, it will use the stronger move. So because I'm faster with Force Palm and it has a chance to not kill, I think it is better for me to not use the Force Palm or the Fake Out and just hope that the Force Palm kills, because it has a high chance to. I think that's how this works. Okay, use Bullet Punch anyway. Fair enough. That's fine. Because it was going to kill no matter what after the burn. I wasn't sure if the AI would take that into consideration. All right, Ledian is in. Let's see. I'm gonna hit a good old double slap on this guy because I believe, let me just make sure because I have to check everything now. A crit from Drain Punch does not kill, and I always go second. Actually, that Oran Bear is so good. Yeah, I can always double slap again here. And that was a huge double. Oh my gosh, it was a huge double slap. Holy. Okay. Well, if that's the case, let me then. So it always sees Drain Punch here. Okay, really quick, I need to now figure out who deals with Mankey because I have a guaranteed way to deal with this guy. Mankey gets dealt with easily by Choodle. Okay. So if I could kill this guy with Choodle, that'd be cool, but I don't think there's a way that I can reliably do that. So I need to now switch into Dawn Crown. Who doesn't take that much damage from the Drain Punch. And I can then... I never die to a crit. Good. I then Rock Throw to kill it. Ice Shard would not kill it. Just so you know. Okay. Guaranteed kill with that. And then... Oh, bless. Okay. If this is -1. Okay. This guy also just never kills me with either of his moves at this point. And so if I bulldoze, that is a guaranteed speed drop. It's terrifying, but it's a guaranteed speed drop. And it puts him at 1 less speed than I have, which means I can always kill with another bulldoze right here. Never mind, I forgot Defiant exists. Oh, but it's just attack. That's okay, because we kill. Okay, we have our first death, chat. But we made it through. We at least made it through. Gosh, I can't believe I forgot Bullet Punch. Okay, so we just lost our Psychic type. That was our only consistent super effectiveness in this gym besides Pluck on Piplup Fan. That is an awful thing to lose this early. We technically do have stuff with our Dottler, but so Dottler and Piplup Fan are only 2 super effectives in this entire gym, like theoretically, if this is for fighting types. Upsetting. All right. Rip. Paper Ralts was a good one. A real one. Rest in peace, Paper Rolls. You never got to be the Gardevoir that you could have been. All right, chat. Well, time to figure out what's next. So this next area is where we could theoretically have that double battle. I have, however, done this. I've played this some on my own, and I know where to not have the double battle happen. The issue is I don't know which one is the double battle. I don't know which one of these guys is which. So I don't know if Black Belt Christian is the one that I know how to get to, or if Black Belt Takao is the one I know how to get to. So I kind of at this moment need to bank on fighting either of them, if possible. Now that might not be possible with the fact that we just lost our Curlia, but I would like to at least try to do that. I'm assuming it will be this guy, but I don't know that for a fact. Speed tie is scary. Okay. Okay, so if I start with Mianfu and I speed tie fake out, that speed tie fake out is awful because that means that he's like always going to use it. Oh, except if he uses Brick Break because he thinks he can kill with it, possibly. So that would probably mean that I want to start with Tortuga out and then switch to Mianfu to then switch to Seadra for the kill, which is way too much work for that, but it's fine. Then against this guy, Seadra can probably kill. He does have leftovers, but while he does have facade, he doesn't have anything that like a flame orb that is going to cause problems. See ya, Annie. Actually, okay, then I can switch to Dottler for this. Yes, okay. And so then against Girder, this is a really bad matchup with this Girder. I might need to save Ace for this Girder, actually, so how do I deal with this Metatite then? Guys, my goal of this playthrough is to literally get through this gym. I will be happy if I get through this gym on my first attempt of this game. Hey, Maple. All right. So Metatite can't be 1v1'd by you, right? Because he's Rock Throw, of course. So this does bait out the Brick Break, which I could then go into Fake Out with you. And the Brick Break is very scary, actually, on this. Oh my gosh, this entire fight sucks. So I actually want to go into you because double crit doesn't even kill you. Okay, so I go from Tortuga with the guaranteed fake out into you. Or no, guaranteed. Gosh, this is annoying. Okay. Who can I guarantee a Brick Break with? Because I need a guaranteed Brick Break that isn't going to immediately kill me. If he uses... So I need him to be able to kill with a Fake Out plus Brick Break and no more. Okay. Growlithe is theoretically that. So if I start with Growlithe, even if I get crit by the Fake Out, I'm not worrying about that because then he'll just kill with the Brick Break anyway. Oh, but Growlithe could use Rock Throw. Shoot. Nuzleaf actually. Nuzleaf is the play. Because he will see the kill with. Okay, yes. So because he will see the kill with Brick Break, that means I can always fake out here. And if I have the Silk Scarf on you, that will make my fake out do 21%. And then I can do a lot of damage with the Psy Beam. And then for sure kill with Bubble Beam. Okay, so now Mianfu is out of the equation on that. Although I would like to save it for this girder. Oh wait, no, I can just bulldoze this girder. Okay, Fanpea solves this girder almost entirely on its own. And then I also want Primplup in to be able to outspeed kill also. Okay, so these two are the answer for you. Yeah, Piplafan, you missed a death. We lost our Curlia. I didn't realize, I had blanked on the fact that the Makuhita had Bullet Punch, and then he crit. And the crit mattered, so this is why we try to play around crits, because, yeah, that happens. Okay. So start with you, that guarantees that Metatite uses the Brick Break, and then switch into you. I could use Reflect, actually. If I immediately Reflect after... Okay, I think that's actually the play, because I Reflect, and then I can switch into... Yes, okay. Good. So I start with him, fake out, swap into you, Reflect, swap into you, Bubble Beam twice. Then against Machoke, Bulk Up is scary. What is Vital Throw again? Decreased priority, right. But it's not anything else besides that. Yes, okay. It's just like a decreased priority move. So Never Misses goes last, yes. So I don't have to worry about that because, yeah. Is there any Pokemon that, like, 1v1s this guy well? Man, this Remoraid kind of sucks. It's so sad. I'm pulling over 30 viewers because Bringle raided me earlier. People just haven't left, which I'm very thankful for. Love having you guys around. Refresh. Okay, so everyone outspeeds this. You reliably 1v1 this guy. But I want to make sure that I can reliably have you around for this guy. Okay. So, Herdier never used... 530? That's crazy, Patamos. Thank you, Zebby. Gosh, this fight's gonna suck. Or desert you. Right, so Girder gets 1v1 by those two. So I could fight this guy with Dottler. So that means I don't want to use Dottler at all for this first section. Who tanks a Brick Break really well, did I decide? Dottler tanks a Brick Break, which I could then switch into Krogunk Okay, here's what we're doing, chat. So. Oh, that's really nice, actually. So we start with Nesleaf to bait a immediate brick break on, and then we swap to Krogunk. No, we swap to Dotler. Dotler tanks it like a champ, with only taking like a very small amount of damage. I then switch to Krogunk for a fake out. Thank you for the 2 months, Piplup fan. So I switched to Dotler to bait a brick break, which I then switch into Krogunk, or no, to bait a rock throw, which I then switch into Krogunk to get a good fake out, which I will have Silk Scarfed, which will do 26%. That is our first damage that we'll do to this guy. Then I switch to Ace. And I don't think Ace can ever kill here. Actually, Ace could kill with very low chance. But if Ace doesn't kill, it will be using Brick Break again, which I could then switch into Dotler again. Oh, actually, I just swapped between these two for a second. Yeah, okay. So what I do is I literally, it might change its AI because I know they can do that when you start swapping out a lot. I need to really look into this AI stuff at some point. It'll always use Brick Break there. Oh, well, actually then. I know, it takes Brick Break worse. So yeah. And I'm doing that so it doesn't fake out. Yes, okay. I could theoretically take this Nuzlocke out. It's not necessary. I think I actually take this Nuzlocke out. Because if I start with this, and I always want to take the fake out, I can just fake out the next turn with this. So I think I don't actually need the Nuzleaf, which means I can try to deal with the other Machamp in this fight. Dotler 1v1s this Machamp really well. So is there anyone else? Actually, yeah. Is there anyone else that can tank this? Can like bait out a Brick Break, or can bait out a Rock Throw, and not Brick Break? No one. No one else baits out Rock Throw. Gotcha. So it has to be him. Cool. Actually, no. Minfu baits out Brick Break. Yeah. Okay. So then what I need to do is I start with Dotler, bait the Brick Break. See you, Zebby. So I start with this guy, bait the Brick Break, which I go into you. Not the Brick Break. Bait the Rock Throw. I'm stupid. Mianfu doesn't do that. I will keep Mianfu in then, though, because I think it works out. Chat, this is a scuffed. This is going to be a scuffed one. I think it's fine. I think we'll be okay here. I'm just going to full on... Oh, wait. Chat, I did not switch my team up. Hold the phone. Rip paper rolls. Alright, don't need you. Fanpy, I do need. Hello, there you go. Alright. Fanpy I need, Krogunk I need. I don't need Tortuga. But I do need Seadra. And I need Krogunk instead of Choodle. Alright, then I need to switch Blapeza into the first slot. I need to give who gets the silk scarf? You have the silk scarf, right? Who has the silk scarf? Oh, do I just not have the silk scarf equipped? Oops. Fair enough. I completely forgot that I had these, but I don't think any of those are helpful. So I want to give the silk scarf to... it actually is better on Padamu for this strategy. I don't think Krogunk is actually needed for this strategy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have Krogunk in just because he's very useful. I can switch him in for a vacuum or a fake out vacuum wave if that is needed, which is very useful for just like an extra little bit of chip damage if I want to do that. But yeah, I think at this point then everything else is just Oran buried. All right, time to go, chat. Now, let me just check really quick what the next fight looks like, because next fight could be scary. But if I'm looking at this correctly, which I am, I should just be able to kill. I should be able to win either fight at this point. I will have to... I do remember that I have the Never Melt Ice. I don't think it will come up. Let me see if that would make a difference. No. It could, but I would rather have the extra HP as opposed to the... Yeah. All right, just to make sure... This is one of the two. I think this is Black Belt Christian. I do not know if this is Black Belt Christian, but if it is Black Belt to Cow, I should be able to deal with this Breloom, and the Spore is a little scary, but is not the worst. Actually, with that Spore in mind, because I could start with my, I could start with Blapeza Poisoned to make sure Spore doesn't have an effect, or Burned actually, because I'm not using any special or any physical moves. It could be better to just burn this in case this is the wrong fight, because that Spore is the only thing that causes us an issue. Because he's pretty much guaranteed to use it if he can. Let me just make sure. Yeah, because I two-shot this guy. Yeah. Is that worth it? Because that would be a lot of extra chip damage is the problem. Can I deal with him otherwise? Yes. No, actually. Okay. I need to have Krogunk burned. Not burned. I need to have Krogunk... Okay, I see what I do. Hold on. I gotta make some changes. If I two-shot, isn't it Chesto Berry? Yes. And that's what I was seeing. So I need to apply paralysis to Krogunk. Krogunk will now be paralyzed, but I can Cherry Berry on Krogunk to make sure that he will immediately be healed of it. If this is the wrong fight and I get spored, which is most likely, I take the spore with... Oh, that sucks to take the spore, actually. Okay, hold on. Who do I take the spore with? Yes, okay. I take the spore with... There's a lot of issues with that fight, actually, if... My team's a lot of things that are weak to its bullet seed. And it has poison heal, which is spooky. No, I'm looking at it now. I have to burn. It has to be a burned... It has to be a burned Blapeza. Because I don't beat the Breloom with anyone but Blapeza. So if Blapeza ends up getting slept, it's game over. Blapeza does not take that much damage throughout this fight, though. The worst thing that happens is it takes... I think it's fine if Blapeza is Oran buried. Or not Oran. If Blapeza is burned. I think the Oran berry, no matter what, keeps him alive. So I think I just do this. All right. Okay. Christian? Metatite. Okay, this is what we were wanting. So... Metatite will see that it can do, or it will try to fake out, which, sure. Fake out will do a decent bit of damage, but I will switch to Padamu. I then fake out. Use detect. I forgot I could do that. Okay, that changes things, but not too many things. But that does cause issue. Let me make sure. So it's going to brick break against that. Bring gunk. Yes, okay. And I always just switch to Blapeza here. I didn't even burn Blapeza. I forgot. It's a good thing this was the right fight. It's a good thing this was the right fight. That could have been bad. Gosh, okay, this is just gonna be annoying then. So he's going to... If I switch to... Okay, I think I can mess with the AI here because it's going to rock throw now against this guy. And so if I switch to bring gunk, is he using detect? No. Okay, he uses detect next turn against this, I hope. And so I should be able to switch to Padamu onto his detect. Brick break. He's playing around it. Okay, he knows what I'm doing. He does always see a kill here though, which means I can guarantee a fake out. He always sees the kill with brick break. How much am I at? So if I'm at 14 HP, that's 28%. Okay, so another rock throw can't actually kill me anyway. So what I do here is I switch back to this. He's going to brick break. Does minimal damage. And now he's going to rock throw again. A rock throw never kills the Padamu. But a brick break will. So because he sees that brick break will kill, he's always going to use it, which means I can always fake out again here. 23. And then I can switch back to Blapisa to take another brick break. And then I switch back to Padamu. Oh, I forgot. Padamu just goes crazy because of its regenerator. I totally forgot regenerator was like a thing that was happening right now. So regenerator's busted is what I'm seeing. And so this should always be good. Quad weak. Then it will use the rock throw. Yeah, fake out regenerator is honestly insane because this Padamu is back to full HP right now. Does it ever see a kill? Okay, so here's the thing is it doesn't see a kill anymore on the Padamu. It does, however, oh, that's really unfortunate. Okay, I actually need to shift back to Padamu. That's a really unfortunate HP to be at because it didn't use the Oran Berry. I need it to use the Oran Berry. It's going to use either Detect or Brick Break here. It used Brick Break because it knew I was switching out, which is stupid. But I have a chair. Oh my gosh. I just took extra damage for no reason. Chat. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing. Actually throwing right now. Okay. It's fine. Like, it's genuinely not a problem. It's just annoying. Okay. Let's check my team's stats. Padamu, get in here. Just pop off really quick. No, it can't be Padamu because Padamu is just gonna die if I take a hit from something. So it has to be I switch, bring Gunk in on the Brick Break that's happening. There's the Detect. Okay, perfect. Finally got it to use its Detect. So I hit that fake out. Okay. This should just bait out the Machoke. Like, the Machoke should just come out. Girder, okay. Fair enough, actually. So against this Girder, I just switch to... Let me just make sure. Okay, I switch to Fanpy. I think this should be okay. Bulldoze, fine. And then if that speed drop sucks though. I didn't even think about that. If low sweep crits, does it kill? I am currently at 56. It does not kill. Okay. So no matter what, a low sweep does not kill here, which means I charm. Good. Oh my gosh, and he's infatuated. Okay. Poggers. The infatuation doesn't actually matter. That -2 to attack does matter. So that means that this guy is dealing very low damage. So I should be able to switch in. Let me just make sure. I just want to make sure that things are going to go the way I want them to. Okay. A crit still would kill there, so I don't want to bank on that. So I switch to ace row here. He will go for the low sweep. It will do not that much damage. Good. That poison point goes crazy. That poison point sucks. Wait. Shoot. He has guts. Chat, that stinks. That's actually so bad. Chat, why did you let me do that? He can't kill me at all, is the thing. Actually, there's a very low chance that he could kill me with low sweep. So we're assuming that he's going for a low sweep here. If he goes for a low sweep, that so a crit low sweep kills almost all of my Pokemon at this point. I think Bring Gunk is the only one who could live that, and it's close. Bring Gunk, how much health do you have? You have 47. No, Bring Gunk even dies to it. Okay. Yeah, I just have to commit to Ace. If Ace gets crit high rolled here by low sweep, she dies. Actually, it might not even be a crit high roll. It might just be a crit. But if I crit, we're fine, but oh my gosh. Terrifying. Okay. Machoke. Okay, if I'm currently at 30 HP, how much is that? I'm at 52, so Ace could die to a crit. So I do not want to worry about that at the moment. Padamu. Wait, what am I taking here? I'm always taking a Vital Throw. This is actually like very scary. Crit from you. Okay, crit from you never kills Padamu. And I always outspeed. Okay. I do this. He always goes for a bulk up. Shit. Oh my gosh, chat, we might wipe here. I completely forgot about bulk up. If he's +1 attack and he doesn't crit. Okay. Oh my gosh. He's going to protect here. Shoot. I have to bank on him using protect here. It is the only way I live this. So if he's +1 right now, I have to bank this on him protecting. I still die to a crit. So currently he's -1, which is really good. If I'm currently with you at 19, you're at 25%, which means that I have a chance to lose. So I don't want to, preferably. Blapeza could die to a facade, but -1, not actually. But most likely he's going to bulk up again because he doesn't see a kill. And he sees that I cannot kill him at all. Actually, no, can he kill? Hold on. 28, can't kill. Okay. So actually, I'm switching to Ace here. No. I'm switching to Piplup Fan. Piplup Fan can do it. Easy. Piplup Fan has this easy. Easy. Not even close. All right. Pluck. That's all right. I'm just gonna... Or I can't pluck his berry. After Run and Bun, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do some more stuff. I need to finish Dark Star. Genuinely. It's something I've been meaning to do, and I just haven't. Oh, right. He has the +1 defense. That's not great, but that's okay. These protects are annoying, but if I run him out of protect, that's really good. But yeah, I do need to finish Dark Star. I've genuinely been meaning to. I just got busy and then really wanted to play Run and Bun. But we'll see about that at some point. I also just want to do more Pokemon stuff in general. I really like Pokemon. That bulk up is very scary because that reset him to what his stats were before. Okay. Yeah, we just keep plucking here. Okay, so we should be back to neutral. A crit, so a crit Vital Throw could kill me here, but I think I have to go for it. I think he's +3 on his defense right now also, which is actually means I Bubble Beam instead. Bubble Beam does more damage now, even though it is not super effective. I think it has a chance to kill here. It's close if it doesn't. Okay, there's a chance I die here. We're good, chat. We're so good. And it wasn't even close. Not even close. Not even close. I don't even remember what even happened there. Wasn't there, like, I just forgot how Protect worked, like how annoying Protect is in this, but we're fine. We still won. Yeah, don't even worry about all the plushies behind me. All right, so that leaves 2 trainers. Next trainer is the Breloom trainer, which I theoretically kind of just destroy. I just need to make sure that I have a burned Mon. Apply status. I need to burn Blapeza. Yes. I then need to give an Oranberry to Blapeza. All right. So just to make sure, yeah, but don't even worry about all those Pokemon plushes back there and Funko Pops. That's, these are the two that really matter, you know, the Hatsune Miku shelf and the Kirby part right there, you know, that's the real important part. All right, we have 3 trainers left. We have 2 regular trainers and Brawly. I want to finish this tonight. I do have work at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so in 10 hours, so I want to get through this fast. I 2-shot this Breloom with Dottler. Crits could make it interesting. Oh, actually though, I can force it to, big yawn. Okay. If I have the silk scarf on good old Mienfu. Whoa, that's me. Oh, wait. Whoa, that's me. If I get the silk scarf on Mienfu, that makes it where the fake out will do a decent chunk of damage. It'll do about 20%. And then Dottler can come in and do a lot of the remaining damage. It will always want to use Bullet Seed. So I do want to... Okay, since it always wants to use Bullet Seed, I do want to have Nuzleaf in the party, because Nuzleaf is the only party member I have that can, other than Dottler, that can guarantee take a hit from that. So I want to have the fake out first with Mienfu. Once I hit that fake out with Mienfu, it will attempt to use Spore the next turn. When it does that, I can switch over to Dottler, who is burned and cannot be slept, which will be a free switch in, because obviously. Then I can hit it with a Psybeam. It'll Bullet Seed me. Actually, reverse that. Reverse. And then if that does not kill, it will try to Bullet Seed me again, but I can switch into Nuzleaf and then hopefully kill it with Fake Out. If I don't kill it with Fake Out, things can get a little weird. I think putting Krogunk in will help with that, because it will always wake up slap the Nuzleaf. Against their Mienfu, I'm theoretically going to end with at least one of my fake out people, and they will always be hitting with a Drain Punch. So I can always just switch back to Dottler against that. Seadra's always just a good one to have in. And then, yeah, and then Seadra 1v1's the Baneri. How you doing, little guy? Oh. Bye, friend. I'll get you dinner after I finish stream. All right. So theoretically that should be all I need. Because you fully 1v1 that. You also help 1v1 that. Who just doesn't die? Like, who's tanky enough to do things? Fanpy's a good switch in. Sick. Yeah, okay. Easy. Let me get all my mons. I need Dottler, I need Fanpy, I need Krogunk, I need Mienfu, and I need Seadra. I don't need Piplup Fan. I do need good old Haydot though. Hayden popping off right now. Hayden fans are going crazy. So I need to start with Padamu. Yes. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, well, you've been a great help in other fights, just not this one. Right, you need the silk scarf. You need oranberry, you need oranberry. Cool. It's actually, I need to pay more attention to who I'm giving oranberries to, because it actually can matter. Let me hit up a quick save really quick. Who's the next fight? Just in case I somehow absolutely throw and I'm like in completely the wrong place. That's an interesting fight. I'm just gonna hope that doesn't happen. I think I died a Brawly, but we'll see. And so I fought you. Good. Yes, okay. This is the guy. You know the word brain rot isn't a modern word. Dang. Rip. All right, let me just make sure everything is in order. Yep. All right. Hello, sir. How you doing? Okay, he sends out the Breloom. Breloom, I will immediately hit with a fake out. I just realized, wait, hold on. No, we're good, we're good. Okay, so I forgot. That's the issue. Okay, hold on, chat. Things are getting weird. It fully heals your Pokemon as you go into the fight. Right, I forgot. It fully heals the Pokemon as you're going into the fight, which means that I cannot start with status conditions, I think, is what that was, because I definitely had Blapeza pre-burned. So if you're in a gym, you cannot pre-status condition your Pokemon, which is a very good thing to know. So it will be using Spore here. So if that's the case, I need someone to be the one to just tank Spores. It has to be Bringunk. Because if Bringunk gets bullet seeded, he'll survive. But this should be a Spore. Good. And now this will always be a bullet seed. Oh my gosh. I might just lose here, chat. I don't know if I can deal with this fight, actually. I forgot that this is how the gym battles work. Dead Hayden. Why did he use Wake Up Slide? Oh, that sucks. Right, because he's using Wake Up Slide. I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. Steering. Okay. Okay, he always is going to Spore. Hayden dying sucks, but he always Spores here. I need to set up Reflect. Reflect keeps me alive. Unless he does that, why is he not? Oh my gosh, He high rolled the bullet seed. Oh, that's so. Oh, I still woke up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Spore always hits. He should. I hope he wake up slaps here. There's a high chance he doesn't wake up slap, which is so aggravating. Yes. Okay, we want that. We want to be awake. Okay. That poison heal's so annoying. Bullet seed, that's fine. As long as it doesn't kill, which it can't kill because of our reflect that's up. Why is my camera doing that? I hate that it does that. Okay. This should kill no matter what. And I still have the reflect up for another 2 turns, I believe. Baneri is in. Baneri is going to go for a triple axle. If triple axle crits on all of them, it bad. What was my answer to her? It was just Cedra, right? Yeah. Ace just kills her. Fake out, good. That reflect wore off. Good to know. I still 2-shot with bubble beam. If jump kick crits, it does not kill. Jump kick also cannot very often miss because it has a wide lens. I don't know what I get in thunder armor. Okay. Losing our dark type is actually really bad also. Like, losing Haydot sucks so much. This guy, if he crits... Let's see, 34. If he crits, he can kill her. If he crits, who can he not kill currently? Bringunk is asleep, so he can definitely... I actually want to tank it with... I mean, if you want to, I'm definitely going to tell him after. So I need someone to tank this fake out that's basically guaranteed. I should have Krogunk do that, most likely. Oh, this sucks a lot, actually. I have to leave an ace. Or wait, no. No. I switch in Dawn Crown. Because he always uses Fake Out, which does minimal damage. This is why we had Dawn Crown. And so now we can do a lot of damage with Bulldoze. We can do a lot of damage with Bulldoze, slow him down. This slowdown does actually make us faster than him. Does a crit Drain Punch kill if I am at 42 on Fanpy? If I'm at 42. Yes, okay, crit Drain Punch does kill. And we have no way to guarantee a kill here. So does anyone survive a crit Drain Punch? That is the question. Bringunk definitely survives a crit Drain Punch. Okay. And he's always going to be using Drain Punch. It is his best move by far. Which means that I need to switch into Blapeza to bait a Rock Slide out. Good. Sadly, being -1 does not make him slower than Blapeza. If it did, I could kill him. But now that I have to switch into Dawn Crown here. It sucks. Or no, I switch into Ace. Because this is always... Wait, no. I switch into Patamu here. Shoot, why are we in a speed tie? Wait, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I switched to Patamu here. And he always uses Rock Slide here, which is very little damage to Patamu. Yes, good. And then I Fake Out. Okay, this is safe. Safe line. I forgot about Inner Focus. Okay, not safe line. Wasn't punished though. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just have to switch to Dawn Crown here. That was so stupid, chat. I'm throwing. I'm actually throwing. Hold on. No, I'm not 42. Oh, this is so bad. I think I will have to sack another Pokemon here, I think, which is awful. This is like such a bad omen for later. So if Ace is at... Okay, if Ace is at currently 34, that's at 59, which means that I have a chance to live with her through a Rock Slide Drain Punch if neither crit. All right, chat, here's what's happening. Fan P does not currently die to, let me make sure. Fan P does not currently die to a Rock Slide, most likely. There is a small possibility that this Pokemon could use Rock Slide and just kill Blapeza. If that happens, who knows how this fight ends. But this is going to rest on Ace's shoulders, no matter what. Rip Blapeza. That was the only way out we had. Okay. That's really bad. Okay. If he crits here, we lose. But we are just banking on him not critting. That is what we're having to do here because this fight just went awful. We're good. Okay, we are through. That is 2 more deaths in this fight. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that was fun. Chat, I don't know if we're going to get through Brawly today. I don't know if we're going to beat Brawly today is the thing. Okay. Well, one more fight before Brawly, chat. Let's go. All that went bad because I forgot I didn't realize how the gym battles worked. It heals you it heals you going into it, which means you cannot pre-status condition your Pokemon. If I had realized that, I would have strategized differently. But sadly, we lost 2 good ones today. We lost our only Psychic type and our only Dark type. Sorry, we've lost both of our Psychic types in this Fighting type gym. And our only Dark type. All right, chat. Next fight. So, next fight, we've got Battle Girl Jocelyn. So, Battle Girl Jocelyn has a very fun-looking team. Am I right, chat? Am I right, chat? Let's see. Do we see anything silly? So we got a Thunder Waving Kecleon. We have hey, you know what would have been really cool against this guy? A Kirlia who has Synchronize. We also have a Flame Charging Pignite. That could be scary. Iron Defensing Hakamo. Oh. All right, let's see how this goes. Mienfoo did not die. Currently, our deaths are Dottler, Kirlia, and Nuzleaf. All right, next fight. So, against this Kecleon. Who beats this Kecleon on a 1v1? Anyone? Anyone? Mienfoo 1v1s this Kecleon fairly easily. He's always gonna use Dizzy Punch, which is actually very annoying. Is there any way I can bait him to not use Dizzy Punch? I could Bubble Beam. Okay, so I start with you. Bubble Beam will basically one-shot the Golurk, and he doesn't have anything weird. Good, okay. Bubble Beam. Okay, let me bring both my water types just to be safe. Now the question is, how do I take care of this Hakamo-o? Man, if I had my Kirlia right about now, that'd be really good. Okay, Hakamo-o apparently gets 1v1'd by Prinplup. Okay. This fight actually isn't that bad. Kecleon starts as... So Kecleon is Protean, which means it will switch... It'll become the type of the Pokemon... Or of the move that it uses. And because of that, that means that it will become a... What is it? It will become a... ghost type, I guess? Or what is Dizzy Punch? Is Dizzy Punch a fighting type move? Normal type move. Okay, so we'll just stay normal. Good to know. Oh, no, I'll use Drain Punch, right. So become a fighting type. So then actually I want to just start with... Yeah, I just need to start with that. Okay, start with you. Fake out Force Palm, kill it. Duh. Why wasn't I doing that already? Duh. Against this guy, none of my attacks work, but if I switch into you... Yeah, okay. I switch into Ace, the Seadra. She pops off. She then also pops off against... Like, I'll just swap between Seadra and Prinplup, depending on what's happening. Pig Knight can literally be killed with the same 3, Prinplup, Seadra, and Fanpete. And then apparently Prinplup can 1v1 this Hakamoko. Kind of insane. Is there anyone else that's like good against this Hakamoko? Not really. I guess it would be a Coveting Growlithe if I could get it in on a Protect turn. But yeah, I think this is just it. Okay. Why do I have Croagunk in the team? Is there a reason for that? I don't think so. Why is Croagunk here? I actually want to put, no, I don't. I was going to say I want to put Fanpy in against him, but no. Fanpy will go in against Pig Knight, if anyone. Okay. Hakamoto. How... Yes, okay. Just 1v1 Hakamoko. Hog. You know what, chat? I'm tired of this. We're just going in. I don't care, chat. I'm going crazy. I'm going stupid. I'm going crazy because I didn't realize how things worked, and now I lost Pokemon because I didn't realize how the mechanics of the game worked because I didn't understand how they worked. All right. Let's get Patamu in, or yeah, Patamu is starter. Perfect. All right, lady. I'm gonna save just in case like the game crashes or something, but boom. We're just fighting you. I'm just killing you. I don't even care. Man, having Kirlia for this fight would have literally, like, Hakamoto would have been a free hit. Like, I would have been able to one-shot the Hakamoto. All right. There's like a very low chance that this doesn't kill. Cool. Didn't matter. Okay. Now I swap to good old... is there a way I can actually bait a different move besides Shadow Punch? Shadow Punch does a ton of damage here to you. No? Okay. I didn't equip any berries. That's okay. That's fine. Now I bubble beam. If it crits, cool. If it doesn't, we kill next turn. Pog. Does anything kill Ace at 26% or at 26 HP? Arm thrust could, right? Oh, Nakamoto first. Okay, sure. Yeah, that works. It's going to use against you. It's going to use Dragon Breath. I start with Padamu. I then switch to Piplup Fan here because it's going to most likely use Protect here to block the Fake Out. Never mind, that's okay. Doesn't really matter. There's the Protect. But I do steal its Citrus Berry, so yeah. Do I outspeed? Yes, I do. Do I ever die to a crit here? Do I die to a crit Dragon Breath or Dragon Tail? No. So I'm actually going to Metal Claw here to maybe get the attack buff. And then I will pluck next turn to steal the Citrus Berry and heal. Sure. Oh, actually, I didn't even think about that. I need to just be plucking. I completely forgot. So if he's +2 on defense now. Plucked is way less. Okay. Yeah, I just need to use it. That was a misplay. Now I start using Bubble Beam. Okay. Against Growlithe. Growlithe cannot die to anything. Get intimidated. He is still... So against Growlithe, he is still +2 on that. But Double Covet should be able to kill. Not double anymore, Triple Covet. Yeah, Triple Covet should be fine. He most likely, yes. Oh, he outspeeds me. I did not realize that. That's fine. And then here I switch to I switch to Bring Gunk. Well, hey, bud. Look back up. Right, Bring Gunk. How much damage do you do with the Fake Out? Enough. Enough. Enough, you know? It wasn't enough, but it's free damage. And now it is enough because he poisoned. Okay, against Pignite, I die. So I'm going to switch to Piplup Fan, or actually I'm switching to Dawn Crown here. Yeah, Dawn Crown, destroys this guy. And he is going to use Incinerate here. Hey, bud. Oh, how you doing? Oh, takedown. Sure. Why not? And then I bulldoze. Yeah. The Incinerate can never kill me. And that was the better of the two options because he doesn't have to worry about, or I don't have to worry about him outspeeding me next turn. Okay. on to the gym battle. I'd be 100% honest. I don't know if we have what it takes to win this because of how much we already lost. We should not be losing Pokemon this early. I just did not realize how the mechanics of this game worked. All right. Brawly time. So, let's just take a good look at this Brawly. So, he has a few interesting things. He has an eject button Lopunny that has the Limber ability. I need to keep that up. I don't know what all the abilities in this game are. I've been looking them up so often. Limber Pokemon. Limber means it cannot be afflicted with paralysis. Kubfu has the Iapapa berry. Iapapa berry does a no. Why do you like eating these so much? Hold on, I have to fix something on my cord so my kitten doesn't eat it. Alright. Iapapa berry restores 1/2 or 1/8. Okay. Restores 1/8 of its max HP. Okay. You did. I've lost so many Pokemon. What attacking up there? Hello? What is protective, or what's technician, actually? Technician, Pokemon, moves with a base power 50 or less. Gotcha. Okay, so it's just buffing. That Hitmontop is terrifying. Protective pads, I'm assuming just means that it can't take... Protects holder from effects caused by using moves that contact... Okay, so... That means things like Poison Point won't work. Water Absorbed Poliwhirl doesn't seem that useful. Shed Skin Scraggy. What is Shed Skin again? How does that work? Heal its own status conditions by shedding its skin. Okay. Why are you so interested in that? There's nothing interesting about that. Alright. Hey. Nope. Stop that. Kitten update. Say hi to the people. Okay. You stay right there. Because I'm having to figure out how to do this fight and not lose. Because I'm going to lose. Alright. So immediately this Kubfu is incredibly powerful. You know, the annoying thing here is this Kubfu would be easily dealt with. If I had both Nuzleaf and Dottler, I'd be able to deal with this guy. There's a chance I might just not be able to at all. Because I don't have a dark type anymore. So fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, chat, this fight is going to require a lot of RNG for us to possibly win. Is it below 1/3 HP, right? Iapapa berry. Hold on. Half HP. Okay. So Primplup is going to have to pop off against this guy. I steal the Iapapa berry. Do I get anything bad? Okay, I do not have a nature that would cause me to be confused by the Iapapa berry. I technically have an encounter that I could get. It would not help me in this fight. It could help me in this fight. If I can't find an answer for this Poliwhirl, I might, because it would be an electric type encounter. Thank you, Lily.
Kitten Fund, also good luck with the fight. You'll cook as usual.
So Primplup should be able to, I hope, 1v1 this Cubfu. If Primplup can't 1v1 this Cubfu, the fight's just over, to begin with. Retaliate, I need to tank with Tortuga. And then she will go for a Drain Punch, which I can swap to... Do I have anyone that's good against a Drain Punch? No. So I can, against Drain Punch, swap for... All right, Patamos. I will try to not kill you, but there's no promises. I think everyone might have to die at this point. This might be the end of the run. Okay. So... the Retaliate will be double damage, which means that I need to have him tank it. I can then switch into the Drain Punch with Patamu. And then Patamu should be able to finish it off. Won't be able to quite finish it off. But that's okay because Regenerator will keep me in the fight. It is very fast. It will always see a kill with Drain Punch and then some. So I actually need to go Krogunk afterward. So I need to do this. And then... Okay. Gosh, I'm having to use so much on just one Pokemon. So if I start with you out, switch to you, do I outspeed? I do not outspeed. I do outspeed with you and can guarantee kill with you. So I have to have Seadra for the Combuskin against Hitmontop. Oh my gosh. Against Hitmontop, I will have a full HP, possibly Seadra. I need to actually pay attention to what order these things are going to come in on after I actually figure out like some kind of a line. Hitmontop will always use Fake Out first. I don't have any good Psychic types. And anything gets outsped. Okay. This is going to be a certified Fake Out team moment. Team Fake Out. Okay. All right, what's the look here? It's get hit with Fake Out, Charm, and then switch. Okay. Hidden Power Grass is spooky. I don't have a slot open for you. Okay. Does my team allow me to win at this point? I have too many water types. I'm missing one slot. I need this Lombre, most likely. Does anything take out this Scraggy? Check the encounter. Well, the issue is I don't know if the encounter helps me at this point. Like any of them do. So the issue, Mouse. The encounter requires me to do another fight that is also just a very difficult fight that I don't know if I have the ability to do right now. I have to do a fight to get to the encounters. And I skipped it because I didn't think I could do it before, and I don't know if I can do it now that I've lost 3 Pokemon. Trust me, if I could get the encounter with that, like I would have gotten the encounter. Hey, Paper. Paper. You see that? You see that number up there? I don't know how to tell you this, man. Paper Rolls died. It died because I forgot Bullet Punch existed. I just realized my Growlithe has not been leveled up this whole time. I brought it into a fight at level 17. Didn't even mean to do that. Hold on, I need to level up some of my Pokemon in my box. It is messing with my ability to do any of this stuff because some of the Pokemon just aren't leveled up at all. Because I want to go to bed soon. So we are just going to... Okay, that should be everyone. Paper Rolls died in like the second fight in this like 2 hours ago, 2 minutes ago, but like 2 hours ago probably. It was against a Makuhita. If you see a Makuhita, if you want to see how it happened, I just forgot that Bullet Punch existed. Or yeah, Bullet Punch existed. Ancient Power, that's actually so good. Okay. It was in like 62 minutes ago. Rhine is really good. Takedown is also very good. Better than Tackle. I don't need Tackle. Okay. Now my Pokemon are fixed to where I can actually do this all correctly. Export. Do that. Remove mod from boxes. Yes. Import. Okay. Shoot. What was the play that I was literally just doing? Gosh, what did I just have set up? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize they have it set up in here where if your Pokemon isn't in either box 1 or box 2, it just assumes that they're dead. Like it doesn't show them at all. That's neat. Okay. So, Cubfu. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. So Seadra is needed, 100%. Seadra is a necessity. I cannot catch another Ralts, sadly, because that's not how Nuzlocke work. Okay. So Seadra's guaranteed because Seadra can 1v1 2 of the Pokemon. Like, just full on 1v1 them. I think. It might require a little help for a second, but it should be fine. If I bulldoze you, actually, if you are at -1, you're at 36, which means that I could outspeed. So if I bulldoze first, okay. Yeah, so Cubfu, I need to just figure out how to beat. I start with that for a fake out. And then it will Zen Headbutt, guaranteed, because it will see the kill almost certainly, but it will always see highest damage on a Zen Headbutt. Against a Zen Headbutt, I then would want to switch into... do I outspeed you? I do not. So I need to make sure Lone Brave is at full HP. Against a Zen Headbutt, I can switch into Rinplup, and then pluck away the Iapapa Berry. That's what it was. Or wait, no, it was the other way around. I pluck away the Iapapa Berry after I get Brick Breaked deal a lot of damage. Okay, yeah. So I start with you. Seadra is guaranteed in. Mianfu is guaranteed going to be in because Mianfu is just that good. Okay. This is stress. Okay. Against Lopunny, I can deal a lot of damage. Okay, so if I need to switch Tortuga first. Okay. I don't think Mianfu is ever necessary then. Yeah, Mianfu is never needed. Okay. At least not yet. It might be later. But I start out, I hit the Cubfu with Pluck. I hit it with Pluck again. At that point, most likely the Ayappa Berry and my Oran Berry that I will have equipped will proc. But by that point, I should be able to... I can kill it guaranteed with 2 Plucks and an Aqua Jet. No matter what. That is a guaranteed thing that will happen. So... I just have to be able to tank 2 Brick Breaks, which, if it crits, I will, for like that, it won't matter. I will be able to heal out of crit range with both the Ayappa Berry and the Oran Berry. Ayappa is fun to say. So Prinplup can 1v1 the Cubfu. Then I need to swap into Tortuga to tank the Retaliate that will be boosted because a Pokemon, like it'll be boosted double because the Pokemon just died. It'll tank the Retaliate. I can then use Ancient Power to deal a decent chunk of damage. I might use 2 Ancient Powers actually, or just a Smackdown. No, I use Ancient Power because if that 10% happens, that's really good. But no, I need to use the Smackdown because, yeah, getting any amount of damage in is really, really good. So I use the Smackdown, take a Drain Punch, because the Smackdown will happen after the Drain Punch. Oh, well, I have to worry about that Drain Punch, actually. Hold on. Yeah, let me help you out for a second. Cubfu solved. Lopunny. Okay, hold on. I gotta get out a notepad for myself here. Y'all don't necessarily have to see the notepad, but the notepad right here is for me. Just to make sure I actually know what I have planned. So Cubfu is solved. With Prinplup. Prinplup just 1v1s Cubfu, which is kind of insane. Against Lopunny, if I had Rock Blast, would that be better? Because I could equip Rock Blast, but I don't think it's better. Rock Blast. Rock Blast is more consistently a higher damage. Even if it hits twice, it's better. It's the same as Smackdown. I think... Okay, I'm most likely equip Rock Blast because Rock Blast makes it a guaranteed Rock Blast and then 2-hit kill on Lopunny. So I'm most likely need to use Rock Blast. which sucks because I hate using a TM like that. Yeah, Lucai, we lost a few guys, but we're getting ready for Brawly. I think I have a chance to be able to kill Brawly here. It's close though. But yeah, okay, Rock Blast is probably the answer there. Idra. Okay, I do have to worry though because it knows that I can destroy it, so it will most likely switch into against Seadra, it's going to use Hidden Powered Grass. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then Seadra. It's not going to bring in Combuskin because it sees I can one-shot it, so it will most likely bring whatever's next in line, which is going to be the Hitmontop. Hitmontop can get 1v1. Can you get 1v1 by any of my Pokemon? Hitmontop against that will use her. So I need Mienfoo in. And then I will get Mach Punched. Gosh, okay. I just have to make sure that this, because wait, hold on. Work Up is the one. Yes, Work Up is the one that is special up and regular and special attack up. You're good. You're good. Necessary. And then I can always switch back to him for a Aqua Jet. Honestly, it might be good to just switch it between the two of them. No. Right, the Drain Punch is stupid. I don't want it to be using Drain Punch against him. Seadra's actually the best one to use Drain Punch on. Okay. So against Hitmontop, so Lopunny is solved, Combuskin is solved as long as Seadra stays above a certain amount of health, or I can force it to swap in on a Work Up or an Incinerate. Like, just anything besides Thunder Punch. Actually, Thunder Punch is still fine. I just have to keep it above a certain threshold of HP. This Hitmontop is the scariest thing on this team. He has protective pads. But I think I can 1v1 it with Primplup also. Hey, Joby. See ya, mouse. Primplup, I don't know if it can fully 1v1 it, but it can be close to 1v1ing it. Gosh. I probably won't continue the Run and Bun streams too much further after this. I just kind of wanted to play it and see how far I could get on my own without, like, being a consistent Pokemon player. I will do more Pokemon stuff after this, though. I think it's very silly to play the hardest ROM hack first. Okay. And then Combustion is also solved. So it's Hitmontop that I need to figure out at this point. So with these three, I can beat the first three Pokemon. Next, Hitmontop will most likely come in after I fight Lopunny, which means that I will start with Seadra out, and need to figure out how to deal with the Hitmontop from there. I could fake out into second fake out. Why does that fake out do so much damage against Krogunk? Okay. So actually Krogunk is a okay counter. Not counter, but an okay answer. Because I think I can deal, I need Lombre in. Lombre has to be here for the Poliwhirl. Because Lombre easily 1v1s this Poliwhirl. So literally the only issue here is this Hitmontop. If I can figure out this Hitmontop, I think I figure out this whole thing. Thank you, Paper. That's very nice of you to say. How do I beat this Hitmontop? Okay, Tortuga is never good against Hitmontop. I do outspeed Hitmontop with Seadra. Actually, I need Seadra to not kill it, but I do need Seadra to kill it. Okay. Seadra killing it will always probably bring in... It might bring in Poliwhirl because it sees it's a hard counter. But I think it will bring in Hitmontop. Gosh. Okay. The issue is getting Seadra in against this Combustion somehow. Gosh. Okay. How do I beat this Hitmontop? Seadra is the only Pokemon in my box that outspeeds this Hitmontop. Which means Fake Out Crew is most likely a necessity. It is most likely Fake Out Crew, actually. Because if I... Yeah, okay. I think Fake Out Crew can beat him. It's gonna be close, but I think they can. So I need to teach Saga Rock Blast. Instead of Smackdown. Rock Blast always does more, which is fine. Like, this is okay. Psypup, not needed for this fight. Sadly, it has not been very useful in general throughout this. Hopefully one day. Sadly, our fake out crew is one less, but I don't think we can do any better. So the question is, how do I get Cedra in on this? Because Cedra's going to have damage on it, most likely. You know what? Chat, what if I said I just don't care too much at this point, you know? What if I just want to be done with stream, you know? What if I just want to play the game? What if I just want to keep going? No, I just want to let's I think it's Pekkaberry on literally everyone. Except for Padamu, which should currently have Silk Scarf. Good. Okay. Give back the Silk Scarf. All right. Chat. I'm trusting that we can win this. I believe in my Pokemon. I believe in you, chat. I believe in us. We can do it. I think this is the best party I can have. Everything else here is not great. So I think this is what we have to do. Okay, Brick Break never puts me below the threshold, unless it crits, but even if it crits, that is okay. Great. This pluck is perfect. I steal the Iapapa Berry, heal up quite a bit. Full HP, oh my gosh. Holy. Saving an Oran Berry for later. Saving an Oran Berry for later. A crit. That crit didn't matter. It would have mattered if I did it the first time. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered. I don't think any crit mattered there because it was a 3-turn kill no matter what. It was 3 or 2, but I only ever took 2 hits. All right. Lopunny hits with a Retaliate, which I need to tank with Seja. A crit is terrifying, but that's okay. I now Rock Blast. This Drain Punch could kill me if it crits and high rolls, I think. We're fine. Actually. Yes, it still can kill me if it crits and high rolls. One more. Okay. That actually. Okay, eject button. Wait, this is perfect. Combuskin. Why did my calculator die? Okay, hold on. My calculator just like disappeared for a second. Hold on. Okay. Combuskin against my Tortuga does kill with double kick, but that means I get a very clean switch into, oh my gosh, that rock blast was like a run saver, because this means I get a switch in on a double kick instead of a thunder punch, which means I take even less damage than I would normally. Crit, Poison point doesn't matter. I would deal exactly 100% guaranteed. Lumberry also gets rid of it. But this will be a exactly speed boost. Shoot. I forgot it. Speed boost. Shoot. Oh my gosh, wait, that's actually so bad. I completely forgot about speed boost. I have to bank on it not dealing enough damage here. It's a percent chance that I just lose the fight now. This is why I needed Seadra in when Combuskin came in. Thunder Punch has about a 50% chance to kill me. Chat, we're good. We're fine. This one-shots perfectly. My heart was not ready for that. Okay. This brings in the Lopunny again. Lopunny always outspeeds and kills with Retaliate here. But I switch into Saga, Seja. Oh, Headbutt, really? Interesting. And so here it is always going to use Drain Punch. Drain Punch does very little damage against Bring Gunk. And I should be able to kill it next turn, I think. Crits, really scary. I can't guarantee kill it. Poison Touch helps. These Poison Touches are going crazy today, because I think that does help me win this. Bring Gunk could die here. We're good. Okay. First 3 Mons down. No deaths. Hitmontop. Now this is where we kind of just have to do whatever. He is guaranteed to fake out here. A fake out does not kill Seja. He is guaranteed to fake out, I believe. Because he does not see a kill with anything on Brinkunk. This is a guaranteed Mach Punch. Which I need to take with Padamu. Right, I forgot. I thought I had an Oranberry on Padamu. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It's close to mattering, but it shouldn't. He always sees Mach Punch as the highest damage no matter what, on everything. Can he kill? Okay. Lilithad needs to be above 50%. No. Lilithad needs to be above way more than 50%. Okay. This is where we might die. This is going to be a lot of switching back and forth, and just if I hit a poison point here, gamer. No poison point. Okay. He uses Mach Punch always. Okay, Mach Punch does not kill you, but you always... Okay. Yep, we might die here, but we just gotta see how it goes. Padamu could die to a crit. Anything could die to a crit at this point. Okay, we're good. Now, because I am at 7 HP, this guy can kill with any one of his attacks, which means that it is a random chance what he does, but I think he prioritizes using a priority move. Bringunk does live a anything as long as it doesn't crit. Again, we're having to play around not crit. I forgot about Pursuit. Okay, that was a guaranteed death no matter what. We had nothing we could do there. That's really bad. Like, that was just a guaranteed. We could not do anything there. Not getting the poison point sucks because that means we are most likely going to have to sack another Pokemon. This run is, like, going to die after this, but my goal now is to beat this fight. If I can beat this fight, I'm happy with myself for this. Okay. So... Alright, what's the health situation looking like? Piplup fan. So if one of my... I think I can beat this fight. I might come crawling out of this fight with one Pokemon, but I can do it. I know I can. Okay. He outspeeds with Mach Punch here. Seija is not needed at this point. I believe Seija is not required for the rest of this fight. This is a tough fight. Okay. If he uses superpower. Wait. What? Am I stupid? Wait, hold on. Then lowers the user's attack and defense by 1 stage each. What does superpower do? Am I not misreading this? Why is it increasing its attack? Wait, what is expert belt? That just increases crit chance, right? No, it just increases the power super effective. What? Why does it say superpower is increasing its damage? Hold on. I have to check the Run and Bun mechanic change thing. I don't think there's anything different about that. Move changes. Super... Yeah, there shouldn't be anything different about superpower. I don't know why the calculator is saying it's increasing its damage each time it uses superpower. That's not how that move works. Okay. I have to sack Saga here. Or Seija. Seija has to go. 07 Tortuga. Please hit the poison point. Please hit the poison touch. Did not. Okay. there is a very low chance that Bring Gunk lives this. Oh wait, no. There's a very high chance Bring Gunk survives this. So I go for Sludge. Okay. Does Ace help win this fight at this point? Because I believe I win this with an I like kill him with another fake out. Absolutely, I kill him with another fake out. I think I kill him with another fake out, which means I think Ace has to die here. Because I need to have yeah, Ace has to be sacked here. I forgot about Pursuit. I should have swapped into... Oh my gosh, that was so bad. No, because that just lost me. I don't think that technically lost me anything. But he is going to use Pursuit here now. I keep forgetting about Pursuit, and that's really bad. Okay, Ace dies here. I could lose to a crit, is what's happening. Lombre can sometimes kill here. But I need Piplup Fan in. I have to dodge a crit. Because he always uses Mach Punch here. Which means he always goes first because he is faster. Okay. Oranberry proc. You get the kill. Then he switches over to Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl will now use a Hidden Power Grass on me. But I can switch into Lillietad. And is there any reason to use a Fake Out? No, Fake Out is actually bad because I want to heal more after he hits me the first time. Spooky. Attack fell. Defense fell. Good. Okay, perfect. And this lets me heal as much as possible after this. Good. If it got a crit, that would be a lot scarier. Didn't have to deal with it. Okay. What do I got here? Okay. I still have my Oranberry, right? Why does it have a Peccaberry? If I lose because I don't have an Oranberry on this thing, oh my gosh, I will be upset, actually. Okay. That's really frustrating. Okay, I have to think about this. Because Shed Skin isn't stat changes, it's just like status conditions, right? Shed Skin Pokemon. Status conditions. Okay. So theoretically, it could be better for me to Bubble Beam to have the 33% chance that it no. I need to heal no matter what. Because how much health does Piplup Fan live anything here? Piplup Fan has exactly 20 HP, which means that he can live a feint attack. I just have to deal as much damage as possible here. It might genuinely come down to the fact that I don't have an Oranberry here. I don't think it does, but gosh. Yeah, I just have to commit. Okay. No matter what, I don't think I would live 2 feint attacks. Anyway. Here's what I do. I Bubble Beam. If I live, we figure out what happens. If I don't, okay. Slow down. It's not that much. Okay. If I heal, so currently Lotad is at 11 HP. If I healed an extra 20 HP, so, or 10 HP. No, feint, it wouldn't have mattered, the Oranberry. Okay. Well. This genuinely comes down to if Prinplup crits, I think I can win. But I think it might genuinely have to be 2 crits. I don't think we win this. Because it sees a kill with Power Up Punch. It doesn't, but it sees that. Yep. And no matter what, it feint attacks here. Oh, it doesn't. Why isn't it feint attack? Did it run out of feint attack? Maybe? That's so upsetting. GG. If I hadn't lost any, like if I didn't lose my Pokemon from earlier, we could have done it. If I had any one of those three Pokemon that I lost in those 2 battles in stupid ways, we would have won this. Rest in peace, the run. Well, it was a good run, everyone. Good work. No, Lily. It was very close. Go back about a minute and a half and see what the Scraggy, how much health the Scraggy still had. Well, it was a good run, chat. I'm surprised that I got that far. I had a feeling that was what was gonna happen. I had a feeling that we would lose something early on and then it would snowball. It does. This is how these things happen. It snowballs very quickly if you lose a single Pokemon. We lost that because I lost that Curlia to a bullet punch. If I had Curlia there, actually, let's just see. Let me take everyone out of here really quick. I just want to, before I go to bed, I need to, for my own peace of mind, if I do my thing to see how their stats look. Okay, actually Curlia didn't help that much. Nuzleaf would have been okay. Genuinely, this was kind of a scuffed run from the start, not having a single flying type. You're supposed to have a flying type. The fact that we didn't get a single one was insane. Sadly, none of the encounters on Route 110 would have helped us either. It was kind of scuffed from the beginning. Yeah, it was unlucky. I might do this again at some point. I think it was just fun to try to see how far I could get with like no prep. I didn't even check how the AI or anything worked like that. Yeah, could that have been useful? Curlia could have been good against the Hitmontop. The issue is I had no good speed control there, and that's just how it had to be. All of his Pokemon were so much faster than me, and me not being able to have Seadra in immediately on the Combuskin was actually also the run killer, like, because if I had Seadra at higher HP, I could have done one more attack. But yeah, it was a good run, chat. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm gonna go to bed because I have work in 8.5 hours. So I definitely need to eat. But who knows? I might do more Pokemon stuff soon. I'm really into Pokemon right now. I really want to do more Pokemon stuff. I also might do some Super Paper Mario at some point soon. I know that people want it, so who's to say? All right. Well, I will see y'all another day. Goodbye.